Well, hey there, children. Welcome on back to another episode of Sarges Mess Hall, the place where we cook every recipe card by the recipe. Today we're going to be making us some braised beef and noodles, alright? Favorite mermite meal. Let's go on and get in this kitchen. Let's get to it. We got the braised beef noodles, y'all, today. So we got some diced beef lean raw. We're only using a pound. Look at a picture now that looked like the right meat for the braised beef noodles. So we'll just roll with it. We got some water. We got 4 whole cups of the water. We're going to be boiling that. We got onion. 1/4 of an onion. I already done chopped that up. We got a 1/4 cup ketchup. 1 whole teaspoon of the black pepper. 1 whole teaspoon of thyme. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon of some salt, and 1 whole bay leaf. And then of course we got the noodles, so salt, water, dash oil, and flour. Alright, you're gonna use flour and cold water to make a slur. Alright, I'm gonna show you how to do that later on. So we can go over a recipe card. We got method number 1. Place beef, water, onions, catsup, pepper, thyme, garlic powder, bay leaves, and salt in a steam jet kettle or stock pot. We're using a black pot. Bring to a boil, reduce the heat, cover, simmer about 2 hours until tender. Skim off excess fat, remove the bay leaf. Number 2, all right, in a whole different pot. Add noodles to boiling salted water. Cooked 8 to 10 minutes or until tender, and then you're going to drain thoroughly. Now don't forget to shock them noodles under cold water when you strain them out. Step number 3, combine flour and water to make a smooth mixture. Then you're going to stir that into the beef. Alright children, this is what we're going to do right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything and go ahead and put it in this pot of boiling water. So I got my seasonings and I got a wire whip. We're going to do all the seasonings in it first. So when they get all nice and mixed up, then I'll add the beef into it. And then we'll go ahead and throw it on our main battle station, the stove. Now that's the ketchup. I'm trying to get it in there. Make sure you get all of it in there. Let's go. Look like about enough onions. Go for it. It almost has an essence of soup. Basically what we're going to be doing. So remember, hands washed, hands cleaned. Dealing with beef products, alright? Just throw that over there. Make sure your meat's thawed, y'all. Alright. Alright, go ahead and put this on some heat. We're going to bring it up to a boil. Welcome on back to the main battle station, the stove. Don't forget, add your bay leaf in there. We can give it just a little bit of stir. Go ahead and break up that meat a little bit. If it's looking like a soup, you come to the right place then. Personally, I'd like my beef chunks just a little bit bigger, but it's all going down the same hole. It'll be going tasting good by the time we're done with it. All right. Step 1, subsection A. I'm sorry, step 1, subsection B. You're gonna bring it, we threw everything in the pot. You're gonna bring it to a boil, and once it's boiling, we're gonna reduce the heat, cover and simmer for about 2 hours till cooking. All right, I ain't gonna let you watch pot boil, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like in a minute. All right children, 2 hours have passed. I went ahead and skimmed off all the fat right here. We got the noodles in the water already, salt and oil boiling. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to step number 3, where we're gonna make our slur with 1 cup of water, some flour, and we add it in here. All right, I figure about a heaping size right there. Just gonna add it in there and mix it all in. Now you don't want no lumpy lumps in there, no granules. Just make sure it's nice and mixed all up in there. Might take a little while. All right. You see any granules in there? I still see some. Hold on, let me grab this wire with. Go ahead and turn that heat back on. We're working at about a medium high, medium low. I can turn on the right burner. Alright, this bad boy is nice and mixed up. Ain't no little lumpy lumps in there. Just go ahead and pour that on in there. Pour the whole thing in there. And give it a good mixing up. Now if it doesn't thicken up within that 10 minutes, go ahead and add more. Or you can always add to, but you can't take away, alright? We're going to see you in about 10 minutes. Remember how I said you can add to, but you can't take away? In step 3, about halfway through the recipe card, it says, cook 10 minutes until thickened. Now if it ain't thick enough, hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and make more flour water. I done put another cup to about half a cup. So total we got about a cup of flour in here. We're just gonna go ahead and pour that on in there. And if it's too thick, that's fine. Really, you want it thick with 2 C's. Alrighty. Bring that up medium heat. Let that boil or until it thickens up, and we'll see. Alright, children, we got our pot of gruel. Now for a good slurry, you want your flour water mixture to be looking like pancake mix almost. Alright, so we got the braised beef, nice look, thick and light gravy. We got the noodles. Egg noodles already cooked off, they've been shocked. I'm about to pan this bad boy up, and you'll see the finished product right here in a second. Alright, children, look at that, braised beef and noodles. Now normally in the dining facility or the defect, you're going to get them big old beef chunks in it, and it's going to be a lot darker. That's because they use brown gravy mix. They don't follow the recipe card now. That's why we're here. It's what it's supposed to look like, but with bigger beef chunks. I cheated and I got the little stuff from the store. It was easier on my part. But alright, I'm going to go eat this for dinner. Remember, like seeing y'all here. Keep coming on back. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, thank you local combat vets. Y'all have a good one.